And so Harden will bring it up for Philadelphia. We've got Tyrese Maxey. Reed out there with Pascal Siakam. Then it's Harden, and it's Richardson in at the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Now here's Richardson. Banked in off the glass. Richardson's got 5 points so far. Greg, there's been a scoring surge throughout the league. Is that due to poor defense, or is it to the rising talent level?
Listen, teams are still defending, and the rules might have helped some. There is no doubt that there's not as much grabbing and holding. But these guys are scoring from all over the court and doing things we've just never seen before.
Here's Harden. 7 points in the game. Here's Siakam. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Morant passes to Smart. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 5 assists tonight.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Now here's Harden. Right now, checking his stats, he's averaging over 23 points a game. Richardson gets a wide-open look. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Nice find right there from Harden. Excellent at getting his teammates involved.
Maxey against Smart. Down low, here's the bodyguard. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. The bodyguard's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Memphis ball.
Thank you, Kevin. As ever, Joel Embiid has the pressure on him to be the franchise player. He said it's not an easy job. If it was easy, everybody would do it. When you're actually the best offensive player and the best defensive player, you got to make plays. You can't be perfect. All I can do is try to do my best every game. Kevin?
Well said. His best DA is pretty great, isn't it? Thank you so much for the report. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Smart. No good with the triple.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now here's Harden. 7 points in the game. And as James Harden has gotten older, Clark, he's made it clear he wants to contend for titles.
And that's a typical progression for a player. You can't blame him. I mean, he's done just about everything you can do individually. He's aware of the fact that a championship would add to his career immeasurably.
And the first one at the line is good. Greg, for a franchise like Memphis, is there a specific way they have to build?
Through the draft. I mean, they aren't going to get the huge A-list free agents, so you have to hit on your picks. You also have to keep your guys happy. Sign them to smart extensions.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Tillman's checked in. Santi Aldama comes in for the bodyguard. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Bane. And it's Luke Kennard in for John Morant. Harden hits them both. Clark, the Sixers proposing to build a new arena by 2031 in the Fashion District area of City Center in Philadelphia.
And you know, Kevin, currently all this city's major sports teams play in the sports complex here in South Philly. The Sixers are hoping for their own building in the center of things.
Here's Harden. Brandon Clark picking up that last basket. Harden kicks to Melton. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got his 5th assist in this one.
Whether he's on or off the ball, Melton's a threat.
Now here's Smart. 16 points for him. Fades and shoots, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim. 76ers have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Pass to Harden. Oh, and there's the alley-oop and the dunk by Reed.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry.
Well, you need both. to make it special, and they pulled it off just right.
Entering the league as a defensive stopper and a hustle guy, Greg, Marcus Smart has really rounded out his game.
And, Kevin, he's put in the work. Retooled his shooting mechanics, playmaking style, but what's been most consistent, he still steps up in the biggest moments on both sides of the ball.
No good on the free throw.
And some of what Smart gives this team doesn't always show up in the stat sheet, but he makes plays that help you win.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Baines checked in for Santi Aldama. And it's John Morant in for Kennard. He hits the second from the line. Hey, Greg, gritty is a word that is often used to describe the Grizzlies team.
And I think it applies to this unit as well. These guys are all tenacious and hungry. They play every game with a healthy chip on their shoulder. They love to compete.
And so the timeout by Nick Nurse here. And let's now take a look at some of the numbers for Desmond Bane. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. That'll be the latter half of this two-game homestand. Here's Harden. And the rejection by Clark.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
Philadelphia's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. It's Smart with the drive. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
They're very fresh, but also at the defensive end, how about the way they've been able to deny shot opportunities? Just tearing the opposition up in terms of denials.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Harden outside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, how about this factoid? James Harden drawing another foul. And in other news, water is wet too.
He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here. And he can't get the first one.
If you want to know how clever Harden is as a player, just take a look at his one-on-one game, the way he can pretty much beat any defender. Quite impressive.
And he sinks the second. Well, Clark, even with all their roster movement, all the player moves they've made, the 76ers have managed to have sustained success.
You know what, Kevin? I agree. Their roster has gone through a lot of changes recently with key players being moved, which makes it even harder to sustain success. But they've found a way to keep winning.
And it's good for 2. Morant's got 15 points here in the second half.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now, here is Harden. 10 points for him. It's good.
Yet another hard shot that Harden makes look easy. Amazing at measuring the floating jumper.
And it's Clark in the corner. The three-pointer no good. For Philadelphia, they've gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. Harden, and the jam by Harden.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
Morant against Richardson. And Morant gets it to go. Morant's got 32 points.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Now, here is Harden. He's guarded closely. That's no good. He is 5 of 11 shooting from the field for the game. And it's Clark with the jam.
As a passer, Morant has developed great instincts, and he's going to exploit those gaps in the D.
Siakam passes to Harden. Good for his 6th make in a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Tillman passes to Morant. Outside, Smart. To the middle, looking for Clark, and he gets it there. And it's Clark with the jam.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Payne against Harden. Pass to Melton for the 3. The Grizzlies pull it in.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And here now on the 2K leaderboard, the best distributors in the league. The point guards with the most assists per game this season. John Morant, 3rd. And, of course, James Harden.
And these are the best passers in the NBA. No question about it. Every one of them is willing and able to be the floor general out there and make sure the offense is running at full speed.
And that's the thing to me. I mean, as exceptional as their assist numbers are, it's their leadership and that ability to direct their offense. That's what makes them stand out.
And that one falls for Clark. Kennard, he's checked in for Payne. And so Clark nails both of them. And, Greg, while the Sixers have been a factor, time and again, they've been unable to get past the conference semifinals.
Where they bowed out in 5 of the last 6 years. But you go back, they haven't made it any further since Allen Iverson led them to the finals back in 01.
Hey, Harden is seeking contact. He is hunting bodies when he drives. He's so good at just getting his body into the path of the defense.
And he's good on the first of 3.
Well, you have to like how he's challenging the defense now in the second half, getting to the line for a lot of free throw opportunities.
Good on the second free throw. And he makes all 3. And so it's Smart who brings up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. Clark a screen on Melton. Here's Smart. The Grizzlies with another miss. Philadelphia's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Melton kicks to Harden. Launches from deep. Rebounded by Smart.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Here's Morant. And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. to the inside. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Siakam's got 17.
With a harmonious blend of length and strength, Siakam has become a dependable interior scoring option.
Clark sets a screen for Smart. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Personal foul. Team is
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
shooting from Memphis, Brandon Clark at the line for 2.
And that one falls for Clark. Bamba is checked in for the 76ers. Oubre comes in for Richardson. The Grizzlies also making a change. Aldama's checked in. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Memphis has gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. From deep, Harden. It's Clark with the rebound. Clark's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Inside, outside for Smart. And it doesn't even draw iron.
Great to see Melton has the confidence to even take that shot.
Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for Memphis. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for Memphis to start the 4th, we've got Jaren Jackson. Luke Kennard out there with Marcus Smart. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Tillman in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And after a scoreless first half, you're starting to see signs of life here in the second.
Here we are looking around the NBA. Clark, which division do you think is the strongest overall?
I think it's pretty clear, man. You look at that Pacific division out west, you're talking Clippers, Lakers, Warriors, Kings, Suns. Show me another division that can match that for entertainment value, quality of number of all-stars, and caliber of the teams. That's the one. And Melton has continued to improve at a steady rate, which is something you like to see. He's a versatile combo guard who always plays hard.
Now here's Smart to the paint. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Melton against Smart. With the drive. Melton, no good.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Nice shot by Smart. Smart's got 22 points.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
4th quarter still young, just over a minute play. Oubre finds Tucker. Plays it up off the glass.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Now here's Smart. And there's the pass to Tillman. Just 5 to shoot. Outside, Smart. Over Oubre. Smart misses. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. And Clark, we know Commissioner Silver has acknowledged the game has changed in terms of its impact on players' bodies. And so adjusting the regular season's length is not out of the question.
Well, you and I have talked about it for years. I've talked about it with other fellow announcers. It would be wonderful to see the season reduced by about 15-20% in terms of regular season games. I think it would enhance the product immensely. And the fact that Commissioner Silver is letting us know it's not off the table, maybe we'll see it reduced in the not-too-distant future.
Now here's Jackson. Following the miss by Mohamed Bamba. Jackson, a screen on Melton. And it's Smart again missing.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Pass to Melton. To the inside. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Embiid, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Reed comes in for Daniel House. Baines checked in for Memphis. On the free throw, no good. Reed kicks to Oubre. Melton passes to Oubre. Reed, a screen on Kennard. Oubre, no one around him. Hits it from three-point range.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Here's Tillman. Pass to Kennard. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Kennard's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Memphis leading by 21. Now here's Smart, and it's Melton with the rebound.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Reed, a screen on Smart. Here's Melton. No good on the triple.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team. You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
Memphis has gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Kennard kicks to Smart. Passes it to Jackson. Outside, Bain shoots the 3. And another miss by Memphis.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
The pass to Reed. Lets it go with a 3. A nice shot by Tucker.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Now here's Jackson. The jump hook out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. Some changes for Philadelphia. Richardson comes in for Reed. And Maxey's subbed in for Kelly Oubre. Clark, he's checked in for Memphis. The 76ers trail by 18. Richardson with it. Pass to Tucker. Outside, Maxey. Inside. Here's Embiid. And Desmond Bain pulls it down. Grizzlies shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. Here's Kennard. Got it. Good job in the low post. Kennard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Now here's Embiid. And they double up Embiid. And here's Richardson outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
Pass to Clark. Outside, Bain. Clark sets a screen for Bain. Drills it from outside. And the Grizzlies lead by 20.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working
to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
They get a hand on it. Bain against Melton. Clark the pass to Bain. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 6th rebound on the night. Passes it to Melton. The 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And Embiid does have this range. I mean, it's something the defense has to respect.
And the pass to Clark. Bain for 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. I mean, he wanted to go back at him and just came up short on the triple.
Melton finds Maxey. It's Richardson on the wing. Off target from three-point range. And Clark has got the ball here for Memphis. The lead is 15. Smart dishes to Clark. And a wide open look for Bain. Trains the three-pointer. Bain's got 6 here in this quarter.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Now, here's Maxey. Here's Embiid. The Grizzlies pull it in. Jackson's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Outside, Smart. Outside, Bain. Again, the miss by Bain. The 76ers trail by 18. Here's Maxey. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Clark kicks to Smart. Back to Clark. Pass to Bain. Bangs home the trifecta. Bain's got 10 points here in the second half.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Chalk up 2 there.
Well, you know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Ja Morant.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. Memphis leading by 19. With the floater, he takes it up and lays it in. Morant's got 34 points.
Boy, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Outside, Maxey. From outside, off the mark. The Grizzlies shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. Jackson with it. He's against Tucker. Jackson passes to Adams. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Embiid. Clark, I'm not sure there's been another era in the NBA with so many fantastic passers at every position.
Yeah, you know, I think it's a function of what we saw going back into the 80s with Bird and Magic and how they shared the ball and were such great passers. Then you had another group of outstanding playmakers at the point guard spot and on the wings. So now centers at this particular stage in the game's evolution are playmakers, excellent passers, and are players that teams can run their offense through. So I think it's just been kind of a natural evolution because of the skill level of all players when it comes to passing.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
How about Joel Embiid? A high-risk, high-reward pick turns into a superstar.
Yeah, that's well said, Greg. I mean, he sat out 2 years before even seeing the NBA court. Sustained a foot injury before being drafted. Persevered through that and is now one of the most dominant big men and players in the game.
And so it's Memphis with it after the Sixers pick up 2. Richardson against Morant. Puts up a deep 3, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Sixers ball.
The 76ers trail by 19. To the left side wing. Embiid against Adams. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
Embiid, a versatile shot maker, showing off his mid-range game there.
Bane passes to Adams. 1:33 left in the fourth quarter.
76ers foul. Richardson. That's his 3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul. At the line for the Grizzlies, Ja Morant. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
And it's hard to pick a more electrifying player in the league than Ja Morant. He explodes off the floor.
And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. Memphis also making some changes. Tillman's checked in, and Santi Aldama's subbed in for Jackson. Both free throws good from Morant. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia.
Boy, they certainly had their way with the opponent at both ends. A really solid night here for Memphis.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And so when you look at the season record, this one will tally up win number 43 on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
When it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Ja Morant.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
And it's Green missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Tillman. Down low. It's stolen by Green. Here's Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
Boy, I tell you, Bamba's wingspan and his standing reach is ridiculous. This dude was born to throw it down.
And here is Bane. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks very much, Ja. The bench was huge tonight. They came through. How big was their performance?
That just shows you that whoever's coming in the game, just be ready. We got the next man up. When your number is called, just be ready to play. Help us win ball games.
Well, they did that tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Thank you for that, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks.